the Dusty. Once I bust out the Dusty, they won't be able to control themselves.
It's the Sussy.
The Dusty.
It's the Sussy.
Oh my gosh. Y'all too much. Alright, streams live. If you want to get that on your accounts, share it. Let all your friends know. Feel free. It should be up. If not, I will do... Oh, I gotta go hit those other buttons. What am I doing?
I love you.
We live, everybody. Hello. Thanks for coming in.
I love you.
You glistening motherfucker. God damn, you're shiny.
Wait,
The darkest one here. Yeah, you axolotl.
Hey, don't be mad.
the darkest one here.
You look
You
like
mad
the...
because you ain't got no shine like me. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
I am gonna hate you because you're fucking glistening. Goddamn disco
You're
ball.
bald. I don't want to hear it.
Yo.
My man here shining brighter than my future.
Because he ain't got no future.
Shine bright like a diamond.
You ain't
You
no
said I
diamond.
still don't want to hear it. Your jawbone big.
You can go fuck yourself. How about that? I'll fight you. I'll cook you like a fish you are, dude.
Hey,
You smell
meet me in
worse
this
than
other
any woman
room.
ever could.
All right. We going to Shangri-La right now.
You and me,
what?
one-on-one,
Say
ERP, right
Wow,
now.
we're going to Pokemon.
We're going to Sacramento now.
Oh!
It's not that kind of lie.
We're going to
It's not that kind of lie.
Or doesn't have its megastone.
Oh my gosh, this group's gonna be wild. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Cuddle Puddle podcast. You know me, you love me. My name's The Odyssey. I'm out here with an amazing crew tonight. We got Mega Mini over here. Everyone's a TikToker. Go give them the follows, the loves, and everything. We got Caspic over here. We got our boy Coffee right here. He goes by a different name. What's your TikTok name?
Jeff.
It's not Jeff. I think it was like God's Art or something like that. I don't know. We got Psalm over here. He does stuff too. And we got Blood Monkey in the back. He's brand new. We're just going to be giving you
Wait,
some
I do?
entertainment. And
Hi,
hopefully these
dipshits.
guys don't run their mouths too much. Anyways, thank you so
Wait,
much
I
for
do stuff?
coming.
What?
Feel free to give us a follow. Give us that share. Let people know what we're doing here. So glad everyone's in the chat. Appreciate y'all being here. But Cass, I think you had a quick question for us to start us off.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we all know about EAC. So how did EAC affect VRChat players or even you guys?
Define what EAC is real quick.
I was about to say, I don't know either.
EAC was the easy anti-cheat. It's the easy anti-cheat where they, like, it was that update where you couldn't have any mods whatsoever. For me, I enjoyed flying around and scaring people, that I couldn't do that. And the minute they updated it, I would have a group of people. I would be the audio. It was me and my best friend. We would be the voice mods, and we would be like, woo, and we would have people who would fly out and jump scare people, and we would chase people around horror maps. Like one was the back rooms. Personally, that was my favorite. We've made a few people leave. But I think that's the only reason why I liked it so
Blocked
much.
you so damn fast.
I don't blame you.
So damn fast. I would have
Cheats
joined
to
you
begin
right
with,
off the
mainly
bat.
because I'm the only questie in this group. But like, I didn't care. It got rid of a lot of people that annoyed me, so I say it was a win.
The peasant.
This peasant will stitch your mouth shut. I'll put a bonfire on you.
This peasant is not acting very pleasant,
This
alright?
pleasant is pleasant. Pleasant peasant.
This pleasant is not being pleasant.
It's rabbits.
You got
fucking
like 2
dyslexic.
hours before your battery die.
Oh,
No, I don't.
so much Questy hate. Poor Questies.
Joke's on
Do we
you.
really
think
have a
another-
questies fucking headset.
Yes, we do.
Do you need a southern dumbass?
Why?
Yeah, you do.
Why?
Shut up, buddy.
Why do people hate Questy so much?
Wait, that should be a
we're poor.
question, yeah.
Because
Yeah,
we're
like
poor.
why do people hate Questy
Well,
so
people
much?
have always hated the poor.
Yeah.
In every
Your
community,
chat, where
there's
you
always
exercise your sense of classism real quick.
I don't actually hate poor people. Whenever I see a homeless person, I kiss them on the mouth. Mwah!
That's how you get syphilis.
Willie right there, you feeling romantical.
Thank you for
I'm
motivating
feeling
me to
romantic.
never lose my living arrangement. Appreciate it.
If you ever feel safe, please remember that I'm out there.
If you ever
He's
feel
just roaming the earth, kissing homeless people.
Oh my god.
him kiss you, run.
Especially if you're homeless.
You can
Especially if
run.
you're homeless.
Yeah, if
you have a home, no.
Balls with
No.
the pumped up kick.
Yeah, if you have a home, no kiss for you. But if you're homeless, there you
Alright,
go.
okay.
Now, if you have a home, I just gotta come through your window, and it's like more hassle.
Yo, I got a homeless story. You guys want to hear the time I almost got in a fight with homeless people in LA?
Oh my god!
No? You guys want to hear the story? Okay, yeah, no, I'll tell you the story. So here's how it rolls. Here's how it goes out. I was visiting LA with my girl. We were there having a good time, spending a week, seeing all the sights, going to concerts, going to baseball games, enjoying it all. One day, we're at breakfast, and she goes, you know, I haven't been to a mall while I'm here. Like, I want to go shopping. Let's go to LA Mall. So I was like, oh, okay. We jump on one of those Go scooters. We're zipping around downtown, and then we get to LA Mall. And we're like, oh, this is going to be so cool. We can't wait. We walk in, and mind you, this is like during the pandemic, and all the stores are closed. Nobody's open. And we're like, whoa, this is crazy. It's a ghost town. You would only see like every now and then a homeless person like peering behind like a building or something. There might have been one Quiznos that was open, but that was it. Right? And so like I'm literally
Just some homeless
filming.
dude. Is JC Penney's open?
I'm
Can I
literally
get some t-shirts?
I'm literally filming, and LA Mall is completely empty. We're walking around, we're like, okay, well, I guess this is a waste of like a couple hours. I guess we'll go back to the hotel and rest up for tonight. So like we walk out to the front, like I'm like calling an Uber. And I see this homeless dude up the staircase at like the top of the mall, and he's standing there and he's shouting. I see him and I was like, oh, okay, not my problem. I'm going to go do something else. So like, you know, like I'm getting the Uber set up and everything figured out. And while I'm doing that, I was like, okay, I'm going to get hydrated. I drink a little bit of water, look over at my girl, kind of give her some. And as I do it, I look at the homeless man again on the corner of my eye, and I realize he's yelling at us. So I was like cueing into what he's saying, and he's like, this is our place. This is our you don't belong here. You don't belong here. And as I'm listening to him, he has another buddy running down the stairs 2 at a time in our general direction. Without missing a beat. I look over to my girl and I say, grab your things. It's time to leave. She sees the panic on my face and instantly stands up, and we start booking it down the sidewalk. As we do, this homeless person is chasing us down LA's streets. We duck behind a corner so he doesn't see. We take off again and we jump into a Starbucks. We're there, shaken up and rattled, worried and concerned about what was going on, waiting for our Uber to come when another homeless man enters into our Starbucks yelling and causing a scene. That homeless man almost gets into a fight with the Starbucks employees as my girl and I are having a panic attack because we just got chased out of LA Mall by homeless people.
The fact that you ran into Starbucks makes me want to laugh at you. Because, oh yeah, that's going to be the safest place. Ain't nobody going to jump nobody and save you in Starbucks. Excuse me, sir. This is Starbucks. We don't like the negative attitude you have brought in here. Fucking baristas. Yeah, they're going to have your ass in a fight. No, they're not.
Imagine being
No, they're
scared of
not.
the homeless.
No, and people wonder why I don't move to Cali.
Right?
No, I'm good. No thanks.
Just rile them out and say, hey, let me just go back to my actual bed.
Just be like, yeah, man, I'm going back to my heated house. You have fun with your used needles. See you later, and then just run. That's what I do.
Yo, Big
If you
Star.
get me caught up, I just,
call me?
You're right.
Oh, yeah, you have a
I would've
newspaper?
made him miss more.
Oh, yeah,
just,
I got a blanket.
Just call Coffee. He'll come out and make out with them, and then they'll fuck off.
Yo, Big Star in the chat
so
here.
Romantical.
Big Star in the chat here said, was the Starbucks employee a homeless man too?
He was in on it. He was being paid. He
You
was
know
paid
what?
after.
It was an ambush the whole time. It was a
Too
plan.
far.
Yeah, Emote had it right.
You got
Homeless people
Doritos
have
and-
nothing to lose. They have nothing to lose. I actually had more equipment on me than like their entire net worth. So like, of course I didn't want
they were
that
probably
fight.
after you. They were probably after you because you were in their mall and they were trying to rob the J.C. Penney's for some warmer clothes and they didn't want to be caught. So like, all right, we got to kill that kid. Catch him, get him now. And, you know.
Every
That or
home
they
is
saw
built
a
with
fresh,
homeless people.
clean, non-dirt covered woman and they're like, wow, that's a rare delicacy. Get her. You know, one of the two. Who knows?
A
Oh my
rare
god,
delicacy.
they smell nice. Take their stuff.
Oh my god.
Bro was in the mall playing The Last of Us.
I would have gotten in the Uber like, shower.
Working on my shiv, getting ready for a clicker to come around the corner.
You rub dirt
Carve
on
the
yourself while you're
toothbrush
going
you
to the
stole from
homeless
their
people
tent.
section. Oh, I gotta blend in real quick.
Yeah. Oh, that's too
Carve
As
in
soon as
the
just ran
toothbrush
into
you
a
stole
bank,
from
they
their
can't go in
tent.
there.
Yeah, they don't have any money.
It's
like-
this man
Theo,
saying,
I
"You
just
call
wanna
me the
say-
Beyblade King." What?
I don't know.
He's the Beyblade King, so all you need to know about him.
Hey, baby queen.
Babla.
Every
going?
time I catch one of your lives,
Yep.
you always have some interesting story, and I never thought you would have been chased by homeless people into a Starbucks.
Oh yeah, I've
You know
lived
where
one of the
Charlotte was
craziest
arrested
lives.
like 7 times by children.
Yeah, I
Wait,
probably
what? All I heard was children. What?
what?
You cut out, and all I heard was children.
The main one that I remember is Scarlett
man.
telling us about how many times she got arrested, like 6 to 8 times in one day by high school kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made fun of her after the podcast. I was like, you didn't have to tell us about your kink on the podcast. Come on now, Scarlett. She started dying laughing, but I mean, hey, it's,
Yeah, but I lived one of the craziest lives. I have so many like ridiculous stories. I've snuck into concerts. I've broken into a National Guard armory. Like I've been in the back of a police car probably around 8 different times. I have lived a wild and crazy life. I really have.
the fact that he's the one that does the TikTok frickin' community stuff. Yeah. Note from this podcast: don't trust anyone's cover. There's masks on all. Don't trust them.
I honestly think the craziest thing that's happened to me, it's actually a mall as well. I don't know what it is with malls. I used to work in one. I used to work in a store called FYE. I loved that job. It was by far one of my favorites. And I would have like a fair share of some very interesting people come in. And as you know, as a cashier and, you know, knowing the merchandise that I was selling, oftentimes whenever people would come up to the register, they'd place down manga, shirts, you know, anything like that. And I would try to initiate a conversation with them. And most of the time, I would get a lot of weird people saying some really weird stuff. But I think my most favorite one of all time was a guy walked in to the store, and it was me and my coworker. We were behind the register, and this guy starts talking to her. Just a casual conversation, and then he turns and he looks at me, right? He goes, "You are so beautiful. I could tear your face off and wear it as my own so I could be just as pretty as you." And I just sat there. I didn't know what to say. I was like, "What? Thank you." And then he had a random necklace that looked like, I'm gonna be honest, it looked like some like voodoo stuff there. And it was like I don't know, it was he had a necklace. And he was like, "Here, you can have this." And I took it, and it's still in my bathroom. I still have that necklace. I actually took it. Yes, I actually took it. Just to say, "Oh, hey, yeah, I got this from a random guy. He wanted to tear my face off." No biggie.
This necklace here that I'm wearing, the story about it, I got it from Buffalo Bob.
I'm always a violent shrine for crazy
Yeah,
drug
for
use.
real.
Bro,
It's really, yeah.
have a chainsaw in his car.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
He has like a
I've also
fucking
had
hockey mask
guys-
in there as well.
I've also had, yeah. I've had guys guilt trip me and stuff. Like, I had one guy come in, he started talking about Legend of Zelda, and like I said before, as a cashier, I'm trying to make your shopping experience a little bit better. So I was like, "Oh yeah, I love Legend of Zelda." I was like, "Ocarina of Time is my favorite." He's like, "Oh my god," and started like talking all about Legend of Zelda. But of course, I had to move it along because of the end of the line. And he was like, "Oh, okay, thank you," and he left. And then 5 minutes later, He comes back and he was like, I have a question. And then immediately I was thinking, oh, I must not give him his receipt. There's probably something wrong. He's probably returning it. No. And that man came back and he was like, oh, I just wanted to, he was shaking too. He's like, I just wanted to know if you had a boyfriend. And I was like, yeah, I got a boyfriend, bud. Yeah, I got one. And he goes, oh, he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. He was like, it's just so hard to get a girlfriend. And he started talking about he was like depressed. He was like, I'm just so depressed and I can't get a girl. I was like, you got it, bud. Don't worry. I didn't know what to say. I was like, don't worry. You got it. You just keep trying, you know?
I'm pretty sure.
If
I'm pretty
I
sure
worked in the
if
same
I was
spot
in that
at
situation, I would fucking punch them. I'd be like, oh,
Yeah. Yep.
you're gonna talk about your own depression. I mean, go to a
general
therapist.
manager, just at the back in the office, just watching the cameras of this happen as their general manager. I just randomly pick up the intercom and just be like, "Hey, buddy, fuck off!" Click.
Surprisingly, we actually never had cameras. And we had so many cases of theft too.
I wonder what happened then. I wonder.
Oh, you would think that we would, because like it was every single day we were catching thieves. I kid you not. It wasn't until after COVID when people started getting back out of self-isolation. It's like it was crazy. Like we would be catching 7 people a day coming in, slipping stuff into their pocket, and then leaving.
Talk to. There's that one girl. Why'd you take it? I just really wanted that Funko Pop, and I don't have any money for it.
Yes, we had people steal a ramen backpack. We've had people steal just random
like a ramen packet. Like, dude, those are damn near free at Walmart. What? Take those.
It was such a big issue.
Yeah. Was he trying to eat the fabric?
I don't know. I knew like
so yummy.
Pro tip from a common thief: buy something, but pocket another thing.
Okay.
But make it
I
like
think,
you're
yeah,
actually there to
a lot
get
of people
something,
would-
and then when you leave, and they won't assume that you're like trying to steal. And it, like, first of all, it doesn't even come off as suspicious. And then if they catch you doing it, you're just like, oh, I forgot. I put it in my pocket because I was gonna buy it, and then I forgot. It was in my pocket.
You going to jail.
Or just own up
If
to it
they
because you're a
have-
fucking thief.
If they have detectors at the front door, wear a leg brace that's made of metal. It'll interfere with it or make it go off. So even if you take something and it goes off, you're like, sorry, my legs don't work too well, and you can go fuck yourself. Have a great day, and then you can just walk out with it.
I didn't think we were going to enable thievery.
Yeah, you could do that too because places don't enforce anything.
If you're fast enough, have a buddy outside on the other side of the door and like chuck it over the sensor so it doesn't even get caught. Just make sure no one sees you. And if the Hot Topic or whatever store you go to, most of them have fat cashiers. You can pretty sure outrun them, so just go for it. Just take
Bro, it's high school
run.
Cheetos and sheets from Hot Topic.
Yo.
Cheeto. Hot Topic don't even sell Cheeto. The fuck?
I'm about
Hot
to
Topic is pretty expensive.
I don't know.
Man,
I'm talking about Walmart, but I mean,
speaking
sure.
of hot topics, let's move on to the next
It's always a
question.
person at the door at Walmart. I used to work at Walmart.
All right, so
You know how
The
many people are at the door at
the
Walmart
next
that are over
question?
the age of 47? I can outrun an old person. It's not that difficult.
why do people
You can't
enjoy the
outrun
concept
Tyrone.
of VR families? Was the next question.
Who to what?
Ooh,
What was that?
interesting.
Well, why do people enjoy the concept of VR families?
Because the real ones
Because their mom don't love them.
Yeah, because no one has real families. Hey!
Hey! Honestly, I think it's safe to say that, yeah, it's VR chat's definitely one of those places where a lot of people will run to have more of a parental figure. You know, not a lot of people have had the best childhood, you know, including myself. And it's really nice to find reassurance with other people. And it's just, I don't know, it's just one of those little nice things. I personally don't have my own VR chat family, but it's really nice to, like, have the people to actually, like, count on in this game, especially since there's so many players. But I wouldn't trust just about anybody, though. But just like don't go to the first person and be like, "You're my dad now." That's a lot of people do that, especially when you're a content creator. Especially when you're a content creator, if you'll have people in your comments be like, "Will you be my mom?" Like, I don't know you. I don't know you, man.
With me, I have my
family really does seem more
like
alluring
6
than blood family.
I have 6 or 7 VR kids. I mentioned this with Theo as well. One of them, he was my first or second. I used to do the VR Star Wars stuff that happens every summer in this game. And I met a couple of them through that, and I've helped him with homework and real-world problems, relationship issues in real world, and stuff that he's talked to me about that he's scared to tell his parents, and helped him out with that. And it's helped him out a lot. So I'd say it's not only for jokingly that they're real ones. Don't love them, they do, even though they don't show it. Hopefully, but it's also, I feel like the comfort and the safety of this game added on with a group of people that you can trust more than anything, and then also being accepted just the way you are, and not being yelled at or hated on because you make a little mistake and you get a D in one of your classes and your mom flips shit and you get on VR and your VR mom is just like, "Good job, you only messed up once."
Yeah. Just as the saying goes, the blood of the covenant runs thicker than the water of the womb.
Ooh.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You sound like a person.
Exactly.
You sound.
I would have went with blood makes you related. That doesn't make you family.
So
You can choose your
There's always
friends, but
that
you
dude,
can't choose
though.
your family.
So you sound like a
There's always
person
the
that
dude
reads
who don't
books.
leave his room.
You a
I
book
sound like
reader?
a fucking nerd.
Yeah, what are you doing over there? Reading
Yes.
books with your spare time? Jeez.
Jesus Christ. You actually read fucking Mice and Men?
What's
Wait,
wrong with
actually
you?
read
Wait.
the Lord of the
Somebody in the
Flies?
chat
Oh my
just
god,
goes,
such
"I
a
have
nerd.
a question for the big dude in the back."
Yeah,
I
yo,
have a
chat.
fucking name.
Chat, if you got questions
the
for us,
question?
chat, if you got questions for us, lay it on us. We'll answer them. We'll put them together. And
Yeah,
Emote,
you better not
thank you for the
disappoint
gifts,
us.
Emote. Appreciate it.
Big
Oh
stuff.
wait, Emote is M in the chat?
Dude.
Yeah, they were talking to you,
That's
Cass.
that's my best friend.
They were talking to you.
Hi.
They're like, you're their
Oh,
family,
Emo-
apparently.
Yeah, she's my best friend. I've known her since I was 11. Yeah, we're both 23 now, and we actually, fun fact, she lives right beside me. We met each other in middle school, and I just so happen to have an apartment open right next to me. So technically, we kind of live together. If I hit the wall, she'll hear it. She'll hear it.
Whoa.
I'm not going to right now.
Was I just picturing her screaming through the window? "I can hear you over there, and on the lights."
Sometimes she can't hear me. If I'm playing a horror game in VR, because I'm pretty loud sometimes, especially when I'm playing horror, and I'll scream, and she'll text me, she'd be like, "Oh, you playing a horror game?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." Sometimes I get a little too loud, and she can't hear me,
Send your
but...
text at 2 a.m. "Yo, I'm trying to sleep. Have fun with those jump scares."
Yeah.
But yeah, Em is definitely my family. She's my best friend. We've been best friends since we were 11.
That's so cool.
Hey,
Big
I'm
dude
your
in the
best
background.
friend.
Did you eat the beanstalks to make you grow? Yeah, 100%. I'm a garbage disposal.
I don't
He
doubt
is
it.
the giant at the top of the beanstalk.
Yeah, I'm the one you used to see on those green bean cans, except I'm white, not green. I took his job.
He took his job.
I'm the white giant, and as messed up as that sounds, don't worry about it.
He's
You don't sound all that
Bunyan's
jolly, though.
e-boy
You
cousin.
don't.
Oh, I'm not jolly. I'm not Santa. I don't need to be jolly. Just eat your food.
You want a hug? You want a hug?
Eat your damn beans.
Eat your damn beans.
You don't eat these
Or
Brussels
did you
sprouts,
see
I'm gonna get the
those
mallet.
peas? You better shove them down your throat.
Yeah, for some reason they're just not doing as well in the stocks these days. They're not selling as many cans. Can't imagine why.
I think another
I could have
another
sworn
good
I heard you
question
say
that I found
oxy, and I
here.
thought this was a weird concept.
I think another good question on here, I definitely can put some input on this too. Do you think that the more famous people get on TikTok, the more entitled they end up becoming?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause
Bro, you go look at
Do
OJ
that.
Simpson
Next
TikTok.
question. Next.
Yeah. You had something on that, Mimi? You had something on that?
Yep.
I know somebody, but no, I can't, I don't really want to talk about it.
Do it.
Well, don't mention them
No,
specifically.
but yeah.
Like, what happens to people?
Oh, okay. So,
Call him this bitch.
the person that I'm talking. No, I don't really have anything against them, but you know, they started like TikTok very like recently, and like they like quickly like blew up and like got really really popular, and like due to that, they started like thinking that like they were the shit, and like just like thinking like no matter what they do, like bad or whatever, it's not gonna like affect them in any type of way. And then they kind of like thought wrong, and now they're kind of blacklisted. But yeah.
No.
Oh boy.
Shit, yeah, you are shit. Get away. Get out. You're blacklisted.
We're like listed as black.
What do you mean by that? Bro, I'm telling you, just go look at OJ Simpson TikTok to answer that question. Bro said he not qualified to
M
answer
knows
a
about
question
this
about
one.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
M knows about this one. It's back to the topic of people, like, once they gain a following. Me and M used to be really good friends with somebody in this community for a good while, actually. And then they started streaming on Twitch. And then they got a lot of girls' attention. And then they got a lot of people, being like, hey. And then their following kind of got up. And then they turned into a totally different person. Like, I'm talking like somebody that we never would have even thought was like them. And still to this day, like, it's still like it still kind of bothers us a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And it just kind of dumbfounded us. We were just like, what happened? And it sucks because also, not even with that aspect of friendships, sometimes it's people that I don't even know. When they have a bigger following, and with my TikTok account still being really small, I still get what's the word? I can't think of the word, but sometimes I can't think of the word. I don't know what I'm trying to get at. No.
Oh, maybe that's the problem.
I feel a little. Sometimes I feel a little I don't want to say unmotivated. Sometimes like the way they treat smaller accounts, or like the way cause I've talked to bigger creators before, and then they just some of them kind of talk to you like, since you're a smaller account, they're like, oh, whatever. And it kind of sucks sometimes, because when I joined this community, I thought it was going to be everybody together, but it seems like there's so much drama. And I never even realized there was drama until, I never realized, because I always stuck to me and my best friend, and we would join like really pretty worlds and whatnot. And it wasn't until that I joined the VR chat TikTok community. It seems like every day I'm scrolling through and there's always somebody sitting in front of a camera. It's like, hey, so-and-so did this. And I'm like, oh, I had no clue. And it kind of sucks, because I actually thought that everybody was, if it wasn't for you, like, you created such a great like game night. And even then, sometimes I get a little scared to join it because there's a lot of people, but it's still like, it gives me hope. It gives me a little bit more faith in the community as is. But yeah, sometimes it just seems like when people get a little bit more of like when they have more followers, it changes them, and it kind of sucks, honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna step in right here and kind of piggyback off of that and just say the TikTok community really surprised me. I joined VR chat wide-eyed and completely open to this new metaverse digital world, all these people being able to connect from different parts of the world and experience these amazing places together. And then I jump into TikTok and I just saw how backstabby the whole thing was. Drama this, stealing my content that, attacking this person, destroying their reputation. Like, it's so poisonous and so rampant, and so many people don't understand the circumstance we're in right now. So I'm gonna lay it out for you. Right now, in the VR chat TikTok space, Drama is a level 100 raid boss. We need to be treating Drama like it's a giant dragon that's slaying people left and right. And all of us who are in it to like work together and be positive members of our community, we have to step up and form together, because that's the only way we're going to take this thing down. So if any of you are out there, content creators, TikTokers, streamers, YouTubers, whatever you're doing, if you want to join a community that's aiming at the good and trying to build networks and enjoy each other's company and fight this dragon, come join my Discord. Like, I would love to have you guys. I need all the heroes I can get.
Theo coming at it again with the RPG metaphor.
Dude, it's the language we understand. We're not taking this nearly as seriously as we need to. Drama is killing friendships and relationships across the board. The biggest TikTok Discord died recently, and it's because of this poison. It's because of this dragon. And it just seems as though no one's trying to step up and fight this thing. So I'm calling everybody out there. If you guys are trying to be the good guys, if you're trying to be the heroes, come join us. We're trying to figure this out together.
Yes,
Nah, I'm good. I
join
don't like
the
fighting
Odyssey
dragons.
as we imagine
I'm fucking
wagons.
with you.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to fight a dragon. No thanks. No.
A dragon is pretty scary. You know, I don't see this one.
I'll tell you what, me, my friends, the people I went to school with, my Discord server, my VR friends, they all know me how I am. I am an ass. A funny one, but I am nonetheless an ass. And regardless of if I get famous from this VR, whatever the hell, I will still continue to be an ass. I'm not going to overthink it because I don't think that I'm better than anybody else. We're all human. We're all on...
Man, I love you. Let's
escape
make
the
love.
real world.
I'd like to say the opposite. If I do ever get famous for any reason at all, I will become an asshole.
Smo's just good.
Not that I already was.
You don't have enough followers to talk to me.
Cease yourself now!
Somebody's actually had a Discord.
Friend
What
me.
is it?
Say it again,
Comment on my most recent post. I'll send you the link. That's how I do
This
it.
man gonna get a
You
$10
said something?
sponsorship and go block his mom on Facebook.
Oh, I was saying that somebody was in the chat asking for the Discord.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do it. I would 100% do that to my mom, mainly because I just dislike her.
You might do it for free.
Yeah, I don't know your mama, but I dislike her too.
Oh
We in this together,
pretty
brother.
well.
my gosh, you guys. So
The
I was like,
dude knows
Another
my
good
mama pretty
question.
well. He's been knowing her for years.
Next question.
I think another good
Where,
question
like a
that I
book?
just found was:
Oh, okay,
should
what's the
VR
next
chat be for all ages, strictly 13 plus, or only 18 plus?
Ooh.
Fuck.
Alright. It depends on how they're gonna monitor it.
Depends if they let me
No.
beat the children that don't deserve to be here. Well, 'cause the
Depends
fact
on
of it
if
being
they
is,
let
like,
me abuse them harder than what their parents do.
13 through 18 is the main people that I run into. I meet 22s to 25, 25 to 30s, 30s and up. I've met 6 years old. I've met 9. I've met 10, 11. I've met damn near from 1 to 18 at this point. I'm missing at least 4 numbers out of the entire thing. And it's bad. It's not because it's a bad place. For some people it is. It is a bad thing to start with and a bad thing to grow up around because your moral compass can get ruined by the negativity that some people throw around in this game. But it's also
Yeah.
bad because they see it as oh, mom and dad gave me a headset so they don't have to monitor me. I can run around and say whatever I want and do whatever I want and harass anybody and no repercussion. If I get blocked, I'll just make a new account. Nobody cares. And that
They don't monitor this game at all.
Yeah, they really do not. Like with hackers and cheats and all that, yes. Indeed, they do monitor that and they fix it and they work on it and lag and the fact of it being. But we're going to get overrun. The fact that they're optimizing this game to be put on smartphones, children are going to be on this even more. I hope to God you can't talk on smartphone because I don't want to hear some little squeaker go, "Hi, I'm in school right now." I don't care. Go back to kindergarten, Jeffrey. Okay, I don't care. You know, we're gonna get overrun when it hits smartphones. But it is. I would say keep it 13 plus, but monitor it better with it. Because there's a lot of positive stuff coming out of this game and a lot of fun games that kids find fun and it gets them out of their negative attitude. But there's also, like I said, the negativity that can ruin their moral compass.
Who else has got it? Yeah.
I wouldn't change
Anyone-
the age group. I would just monitor it better.
You got something on that?
Yeah. I've met like lots of like younger kids like under the age of 13 on here, and like it's it's been making them like very like turn into from a child into like acting like they're an adult. Like I've seen 10-year-olds, 9-year-olds like very sexual. It's hard trying to date stuff like that.
Oh no.
Like,
They have their tits out and they're like,
I'm a piggyback
Yeah.
on that a little bit. That's the weirdest thing I've met a kid doing. This kid, I swear, he was like 8, and he's running around a bar world naked. Not human naked. Fursuit naked. Fursuit naked. Everything's out. Everything's out. I'm trying to do this as PG-13 as possible. The moon balloons are out, and the bottom half, the bottom half is helicoptering around like he's gonna take off, you know. And it's just, and then he
the
walks up to
arsenal
some
has been
dude.
dispatched.
Dude, I swear, I cannot make this up. This 8-year-old walks up to the bartender, and he goes, "Hey there, bud, you want a drink?" And he goes, "No, watch, it can shoot." And he just, no.
Oh no!
Oh,
Yes. It is disgusting.
Fired the gun.
It sounds disgusting.
Oh my gosh!
Yup.
Bro, just the other day we had to vote kick a 12-year-old out of Shangri-La.
What was he doing there?
Oh God, no.
We don't
Trying to
know. I was
score.
in this like this emoji outfit, and the emoji is naked with his eggplants and basketballs out. And I'm running around the world messing with people.
Just them. Okay, I'm gonna put a tangent into this. These are like the best ways to describe this
Yes,
situation.
yes, they are.
Moon balloons and basketballs.
They're
It goes
basketballs,
to
you
melons,
know,
oranges, peaches. I don't know.
No, the
size
peaches is the
difference, it
behind.
changes.
peaches,
Yo,
peaches.
Bowser after that trunk, dude. I swear, it's why he sings about it. Somebody in the chat
Bowser was out there,
asked
Donkey
if-
Kronk.
a while ago. I saw it, but she was talking about it. Somebody asked if VRC changed us.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
So I became more social. That's all I'll say. Because I was
As
definitely
weird
one of
as
those
it
kids
is-
that went to a well, not like actually one of those kids, but I was
He was
around
the
like
quiet kid
18.
that sat
I
in the
thought,
back. He just never had the ammo.
Oh my god!
God, you
Oh
fuck,
my god!
you absolute ass. Because that's literally what I want.
Oh my god!
Like I didn't think about it, but it was definitely what my vibe was. I was definitely the quiet kid in the back.
Hoodie drawn in the journal, drawn some anime or game woman he wanted to.
I went into when I finally went into the fraternity for the first time.
Yeah,
my
meat
fucking
quotations.
nickname. I'm gonna say that. So in my fraternity, when you're going into or when you're getting initiated, your pledge brothers, the people that are joining the fraternity with you, will choose your nickname. So. Like, it changed. My nickname changed because I wanted it to change so badly. So now it's just Dennis the Menace. But what it used to be was Collie.
dipshit.
You know what that is full
Cupcakes.
for? You know what that is short for?
Fruitcake.
Collie is short for Columbine. And it was only because I really liked wearing trench coats and fucking leather jackets, and we had a heist once where we just fucking stole a sign.
Serial
We
killer
stole
stuff.
a duck sign for no reason.
Oh my gosh!
You gotta join a new
crazy.
frat, bro. You gotta go to the prep kids or something now. You
Yeah.
can't go around like that.
Yeah,
Go to the nerds.
go to the chess club. You know, go learn chess.
Hey, nowadays that could mean two
Mine-
things. That could either mean a board game or the girls' dorm.
Luckily, mine was the most egregious. I did not hear anything else.
Get it?
I
Because
just
you said
imagine-
chess club. Never mind.
Just imagine 10 years from now, one of your pledge brothers meet you and like, yo, what's up, Columbine? You just get fucking arrested.
It was Dennis the Menace now. Don't worry, we changed it.
Good.
The cops have that on file if they call you it by accident. He's the man that stole the duck sign. Get him. With
Man,
my
he's
Sorry,
on the
officer,
slaughter.
I did it.
VR changed me a lot more. I guess social in a way as well. I used to be a lot worse than this. say a lot more jokes and a lot more messed up stuff than what my friends in my Discord server know me as now. I used to be a lot worse. Say it a lot louder, say it much more prouder. But through VR chat and growing up and maturing, I backed down and kind of stopped saying the stuff I was saying because it bothered more people than anything. Now I'm just an ass, and if anybody can't handle it, the door's always open. But it's not as bad as, like, you see that chick over there sitting at the table? I want to make her cry today. Maybe she'll show up tomorrow. Or on the 5 o'clock news tonight. We'll see what happens, eh, Derek? You know, that would just be randomly at school, you know, because emos, I don't know.
The intrusive thoughts are conquering you. This is exactly like you just place bets on if they come back to school tomorrow.
Or show up on the 5 o'clock news, you know? But, no, it definitely made me a lot more...
she's on Fox.
Friendly, a lot more social, and a lot more caring of what I would say to the most part, but I still say most of the same stuff because it makes people like y'all's dumbasses laugh, so it works out. I'm not as hated anymore.
My mama told me I'm smart.
Mom told me I could be anything. I chose to be a dumbass.
No, I think I definitely.
She chose.
I think I definitely became a lot more tame.
Really?
When
Honestly,
I met him, when we made the clip that got famous on TikTok, I was walking around that lobby before he approached me to make the clip, crashing people, flashing them with my members, and
Yo, and to give some context on
chill.
that, this is the Sexecutioner. The Sexecutioner was the first guy that made me viral on TikTok. I was running around into different public worlds asking people if they thought VR chat turned them gay. Homeboy dropped me an answer that like nobody could believe, and that clip went hella viral. I think we were just warming up for the interview, and I was asking him the question like, "What made you want to play VR chat in the first place?" And Homeboy dropped me with, "What'd you say?"
I wanted to be gay to men online to make them uncomfortable.
And it was so good. That clip got 200,000 views. 200,000 people saw that. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm a TikToker now.
Yo, I never even saw the clip when you posted it because I never got to a TikTok. I only realized the clip because I was in a VC one day at like 3 a.m. And this e-girl I talked to, she goes and is like, "You're gay." And I'm like, "What? You're gay? Look at this clip." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't think you'd post it." Oh.
Yes.
Ruined your reputation. Hey, you're the gay Sexecutioner.
Why are you gay?
Yeah.
Didn't ruin it. Here we are a year later. I posted that basically a year ago. Might have been a year ago to the day, right? And here we are now on a podcast on TikTok Live, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it feels like to make it.
Oh man, this is what it feels like to make it on the big leagues, where I'm sitting with a bunch of other
Furries,
with a bunch
furries, anime characters.
I was gonna say the wrong word. I'm trying to restrain myself.
Respectable people.
Respectable people trying to make content talking about, I don't know, fucking homeless people.
Oh my god.
Man,
That's my favorite topic.
Swearing up.
Don't you like it when you piss on the homeless people to show them a piece of their mess?
Oh my gosh.
Let's pop back into some of these questions here.
Yeah.
Piss disc.
As you're looking those up,
Do you-
Live the Demon, thank you so much for the gifts. Ricky, same to you. Appreciate it. If you guys are liking this, give it a share. We love filling TikTok with this content, so appreciate it so much. What question you got for us?
Let's see. Do you find it more or less difficult to make friends in VR?
Alright, so it depends on what kind of friends you're looking for. Because if you go to the Black Cat, you're gonna make enemies, straight enemies. But if you're like exploring around and you like come across these people that like really show an interest in what you like, or like you just connect for some reason, you know, it can be fairly easy. It just ranges on whether you are in a good situation or not. For certain,
find it quite
your main
easy.
goal when you're entering VRC is to make enemies, and then whomever somehow has a masochistic reaction to it and laugh at your fucking insane whatever you're spouting out, then you go like, okay, they are friend.
I definitely think it's a bit easier because I bought this avatar from this creator called Straw Bunny, and then I met her in a black cat, and I was not holding back to impress her or nothing. I was harassing this e-girl in the corner, and she thought I was funny, and she sent me a friend request, and I felt honored. Like, oh my god, it's Straw Bunny.
Nice.
Yeah, I find it a lot easier, mainly because it's, for me, it's a fresh slate. Every new person, every new instance, there's nobody that knows me in there. It's basically a fresh slate for me to make an impression on whether or not they think I'm funny or they hate me or whatever it may be. And every day is a new slate as well on this game, and they don't know what I look like. They just know what I sound like and how I am. And they don't know my name. They don't know, my height or anything like that. They know my age. It's in my bio. Who cares? But I say it's easier because they don't exactly know everything about me the moment they meet me like they would in my town or in my old school or anything like that. Like, my face is posted on the wall of my high school. Not for a bad reason. My face is posted in the office for a bad reason, but it's posted in the hallway for motivation. And it's the dumbest photo too.
Don't
I
be
don't
like
know if they
him.
still have it up or
You
not.
can do it.
Don't break your principal's arm in 3 places when he stops you from fighting. Now,
Do not shove a piss disc underneath your principal's door, and that's a joke.
Picture black and white, ain't it?
No, it's colored. It's me doing a dumb photo. It's in my favorite teacher's classroom. He still works there. His name's Mr. Strassner. He posted it, and it's my photo with the quote saying, "If I can pass this class, you can too." And it's the dumbest photo too. I look so stupid in it, and I laugh at it every time. And I sent him a
That's
video.
an
And
insult,
apparently he showed
bruh.
it to the kids. I thought it was funny because it was my idea. I sent him a video last year that he showed to his fresh batch of students for 2023. And it was a video of me basically talking. It's like, you can do it. I believe in you. I may sound stupid, but I graduated a year ahead of what I was supposed to. And all that stuff. And people have texted me because of it and everything because my socials are on the video. It's funny.
Nice.
Yo, I just saw your video in Strassner's class. What the hell, dude? I was like, I don't know. I thought it was funny.
Mimi, how about you? What do you have to say about it?
I was blinking out.
Oh, VR chat. Does it make you more or less social? Is that the one we run, or are we on a different one now?
No, if
He
you
definitely
find it
makes a lot of
more
friends by
or
being
like
fucking
easier or not
oblivious.
easier to make friends on VR. But Caspi is trying to join back, but she can't. You need it.
Yeah, I've sent her like 2 invites, so
Yeah.
she's probably
Also,
on her way.
somebody was asking a question.
What would they say?
Oh, my phone just died. I think it was how did we all meet or something in VR? Which I just met.
Yeah, how
oh my
did
gosh,
we all meet in VR? That's what I saw
think
in the
this
chat
is
too.
our first time meeting.
Well, I just walked up the stairs.
Yeah, like first time meeting. Hi, you're on a podcast now. Good luck. This guy, I just told you that story. He wanted to be gay to men online and make him feel uncomfortable. That's why he's here. This one, I kind of wish I never met him through a friend, and we were at, I throw a Discord and have game nights, but like he's a curse on my being, so like if we could just not talk about him.
I love that you say never met, because I met that other friend on never met.
Oh, no way!
You okay? Why is you right foot creeping?
I just
Oh, God, she's
randomly
doing
appeared
it
one
already.
day and
Yeah.
Theo was in the instance.
Yeah, and then he would just run in his mouth, and I was like, dude, you need to get a camera and a microphone on you right now. And he's like, why? And I'm like,
I kept
because
making him laugh.
you keep making me laugh.
Put him on public broadcasting.
Right?
Have my face star across the black cat. It's like, then nobody gonna go in there now.
Yeah, also, I didn't have your avatar on, so you were a giant talking cheeseburger man. And I thought it was the funniest thing.
Yeah.
Yo.
I forgot about that. I was Burger Cat.
I just turned him on, And he was just a big talking skeleton, and I found it hilarious. And I turned him on, and I hear E-boy. I'm hurt.
Yeah, but chat,
Cheeseburger.
chat, if y'all got questions for us, hit us up. We'll answer them.
What was the other questions that we saw? I forgot.
I got one right here if you want to jump into it. What misconceptions do you have about furries?
Okay. So I met two of them, and we were really close to having like a relationship, and then I stopped because I stopped halfway. Not because they were a furry, although furry is now a deal breaker. But I learned a lot more about furries by like meeting those people, and I didn't know that it wasn't just limited to like dogs and cats. It was like a full-on master race of fucking. It was like a full-on like you would see like a species diagram of that. It's like, all right, this is the genus. All right, this is the species.
Like, how many of them would fit on Noah's Ark? That's my question. Was there room for them? Would there be? Were they that segmented off?
Knowing that there would be only two of them at a time, I think Noah's Ark would overfill like halfway through the voyage.
Nice. But y'all hang out with furries at all? Furries part of y'all communities?
What?
Yeah.
I know my hand isn't raised, but I am raising it.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I
Didn't hear
do.
the question. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, what do you guys know about furries? You guys interact with them
Not
much?
paying
Talk to
attention.
them much?
Every day.
I have a couple.
Yeah?
I also have my own Sona and stuff.
Furries are
Kind of getting
so for the
into
most
it.
part. For the most part, furries are pretty chill from what I've seen.
Mm.
And like, there's a lot of I saw a lot of hentai, and I've seen a lot of memes where there would be some furry fuck that says something on Twitter, and then he gets immediately crushed. And then I actually met a couple of furries, and they're like the most chill people in the world. I'm like, okay, so there's a difference. Wait a second.
So if
You're
they
not what I
chill,
thought
why
you
every
were.
time I go to furry chat and chill, I get kicked out the world?
Really?
You're lying to me. Oh yeah, I got a lot of
People that I
friends
met.
who furries, and we go to furry chill a lot. And every time we in there, I get kicked out. It's been like
Hello,
10
brother
times now.
furry.
What do you do?
I start this argument, and the argument is always, "I don't think you're a real furry." They're like, "What do you mean?" Then I'm like, "I just think you wanted to fit in." And then we start an argument, and I get kicked out.
You just want to fit in. What would you define as a real
argument, though.
furry then?
Yeah.
Taking a shit in a dog
A
park.
cat.
An animal.
What? What? Oh my god.
Nah, bro.
That's
That's
crazy.
not
Imagine,
a furry.
like, the
That's a
first-
beast.
The first furry was like, he looked at his pet and it was just like, you know what, I'm gonna be you.
You shit in a litter box? Today is my day. Go to work.
Fighting this cat over to drop Cheeto on the couch.
Oh,
I'm
man.
sending you to the gulags.
Okay, here's a complete change up. I'm going a complete different direction here. So we all know that VR chat is just a cesspool in many ways. And a lot of people don't know how to treat others around them. So one thing I'm working on is to create like 10 rules that everybody in this community should live by. So my question is this to you. What are the 10 commandments of VR chat?
Oh my god, not this question.
Shit.
Treat others how
grow
you
the
want to be
fuck
treated.
up,
Bang!
Grow
I
the
love
fuck
that
up.
one.
Grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Grow the
Those aren't even like rules to live by. It doesn't help
Play.
anybody.
Don't talk about VR chat. Train this like
Don't,
Fight Club.
Don't continue to fuel a fire that you had an opportunity to put out.
Okay.
Get a healthy game and real life balance. Those people don't exist when you close that computer.
Yeah.
Go outside.
Thou shalt touch grass. I like it.
Don't eat the cord, no matter how tasty it's starting to look.
You okay?
It's a challenge every day.
It doesn't.
Bro got
Looking at
lead
the
poisoning.
USB like,
Lead poisoning.
Don't live on this game.
That's a good one.
I just said
somebody
that.
else
You
said
cheater.
Yeah, I threw a twist on it.
yeah, but I trademarked it. It's mine now.
I'm finna
Okay.
copyright strike you.
How about this? Don't ERP in
I
Publix.
already did it.
Do not ERP in Publix.
That.
Yay? Nay?
The devil.
Yeah, it's illegal in real life unless you're in a cardboard box and around in an alley. Be
How would
hidden,
you
everybody.
fucking ERP in real life? What the? It wouldn't be
No,
normal
it
sex.
means-
It would just be
it's-
two
it's-
people
Yeah, you
running
can't-
up
in real
against
life.
each other, fully clothed.
ERP is real life though. Instead of internet role play, it's erotic role play.
There
But it's
you
still
go.
real.
No, it's just phone
Excellent.
sex.
Hey, we can't say that. That's a naughty
No,
word.
Just
phone
elaborate
sex.
sex. Oh, right. It's phone naughty. It's phone. It's phone
1-800 naughty
tango.
phone.
Yes. But we could say
Phone
ERP with
tango.
impunity because TikTok doesn't know what that is yet. Anyways, what's another thing on the top 10?
Yeah, call my phone for a naughty phone. $2 per minute.
back.
Cass? Hey, Cass made it. But how about don't rush into
Alright,
Somebody in
relationships?
chat asked the question.
Oh, what'd they say?
Ain't nobody gonna follow that.
Hey.
They asked.
How was my
do
mother?
You,
She doing
stay
good?
away from
That
That was
might- I
so
don't
bad.
care.
Okay. So, how do you stay away from drama?
Tell them to fuck off.
Use the
You
block
don't
button.
join the drama
Works
club.
pretty
Easy.
well.
I keep beefing with them until they quit. I'm gonna be the
You just don't
lesser.
join Glee.
Act like a petty woman and ignore everyone. That's a good one.
Always
I do
double
that.
down.
They have the right plan. It works out. Yeah, always.
And
double-
last
wait,
one,
what?
don't be friends with us.
Yeah, that's also accurate. The only ass
Anyway.
you should kiss is probably Theo's. He's the best bet for purity. And he's still not pure. So that's saying
Before
something.
easy anti-cheat, the
Is your
quickest
wife
way to
beating?
stay away from drama was to crash them. Easy.
But now I guess you got a block button. So here's the real advice. You want some real advice? Here's the real advice. If you got drama with somebody,
Give up.
if it's personal drama, here's what you do. You handle it privately, you handle it directly, and you handle it with only the parties involved. You have a genuine and earnest conversation with them about what happened, how it made you feel, and what would you like done differently in the future. That's it. Wrap that in a beautiful knot and set that out to sea. That's it. That's all you got to do. If this isn't your drama
And
and
never
someone
be afraid
else,
to walk away.
never be afraid to walk away.
Drama's not a child in Egyptian times. We're not going to wrap the bitch and send it down a river like Moses. We're not doing that. Just look them dead in the face, be like, fuck you, I don't want to deal. No, don't do that, because it might actually
And
cause
if
more.
words
Okay.
don't work,
Knives and guns
you can
will.
always send them to the boxing ring.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, I
The
thought you were talking about the
VR
grave.
chat
Oh yeah, that
boxing
would
ring.
also work too.
Yeah.
Dude, here's my
I'll
thought.
make you pray.
Whenever people have drama with each other, we should seriously send them to like the Udon boxing and have them duke it out like on a live stream. Like just have them throw hands for everyone's entertainment. I would think that would be so cool to me. I would love that. Whenever two people beef, have them just throw hands. We should do it.
You got two
Honestly-
fat people just swinging their hands, breathing into the mic.
And welcome back to the Hippo Anonymous.
There was some beef,
The
but
winner
you're eating
gets
it now.
a watermelon.
And it doesn't make it out of the
Today
third
we
round.
pass.
He had a heart
And
attack in
both
real
our
life swinging
contenders
his
are
hands.
winded in the corner, unable to stand back up. The ring has caved in, everybody. We have too much weight on both sides.
Unity crashed, guys. The fight is over.
But yeah, no, if someone else comes to you with drama that isn't yours, here is what you tell your friends. This is not my business.
Go fuck yourself.
You should be handling it with them directly. Only with the parties involved. Let them know what happened, how it made you feel, and what would you like done differently in the future. Boom. That's it. Genuine conversations. Pretend it's Moses. Ship that bad boy out to sea. And that's all you got to do.
And if you can't swallow your pride, swallow their ass.
That just sounded like a really fucked Egyptian abortion. Treat it like a baby, get rid of it. That just sounded so...
You fucking heard it.
What is wrong with you in Egypt? This is the third Egypt thing you said today.
Treat it like a bag of kittens and just send them down the river.
All right, you can be Egypt. I'm gonna be ancient Greece.
There you go.
I think another question that I saw. Sorry, this is sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I think another question. If we were gonna.
Oh no!
I think another.
Taking over.
I think another question that I saw.
Have her freak out. Mimi, punch her in the face.
Oh no, please! But another question. Another question that I saw was.
It's gonna mine itself.
Another one was, why do people mirror dwell?
It's better than dealing with bitchy
I like staring
people.
at myself.
I don't.
I mean, we're doing it right now.
Have you
That's what
seen
we're
me?
doing right
I'm
now.
adorable.
I spent
When you're
hours on
tiny.
this. Like, why would I want to stare at myself?
For me,
Sometimes
you're
you
just
just
a
feel
little
goddamn beautiful.
leprechaun midget ginger. I don't know what the fuck you're staring. You got a pot of gold hidden somewhere. For me, you're just the little thing that pops out the pot at the end of the rainbow when I'm trying to rob you for all your wealth.
You use the mirror to practice your ways.
This one, She-Hulk, I can't shit talk her. She'll whoop my ass. This thing's a rabbit that came from Mars because there's too many kids. And this one came from the fucking Disney movie with magical mermen in the water. I don't know. I forget the name of it.
That's because he's on Quest and can't see our avatars.
I can see it on
He's schizophrenic. He's secretly schizophrenic. I don't believe a word he said.
I have a lot
If I
funnier
don't water the plants
vision
in the
than y'all
basement,
did.
the voices get loud.
I thought you were about to say if you don't give the kids water in your basement, then they get loud, but they just die. So, I mean, hey, then it would stink. I mean, hey, there you go. You know?
You're right. Plants make that totally a reasonable statement.
Oh goddamn! I hate it when my fucking Forrest Rubens are screaming in the basement.
Forced Rubens.
I'd stop
You
on
never
my
heard of
floor and
this?
say, shut the fuck
No, I
up, Charlie.
haven't.
Your dad's not looking for you.
Those are an actual plant. They like grow in the dark, or like the only way they grow is that they grow in total darkness. So you have to have like candlelight next to them, and then you, as you're like watering them, they grow so fast that they begin to fucking creak and squeal, and like they make a bunch of eerie fucking sounds as they're growing.
I used to mess with those plants in science.
Are we
class
talking?
in
Wait, hold on.
elementary
Are we talking about plants?
Are you talking about plants?
What kind of plants do you have in your basement?
Fucking creak and squeak and like it's like a horror movie while it's growing, and you can only grow it in the total dark.
Yes, it's
Bro,
like a
Harry
wild
Potter.
plant. Like if you were to put that plant in your basement and have a water system, week and a half, your fucking floor, something would be covered with that plant. They grow incredibly fast.
Yeah.
Damn.
And so,
Y'all
and this
play
is a
Harry
plant that
Potter?
screams.
Yeah, its vines grow fast enough to where it makes a noise like a screeching or a creak or some form of noise. Each one does a different noise.
This is a legitimate thing, and I want it.
So if people suspect you of kidnapping anybody in the basement, you'd be like, "Oh, it's just my plant growing. It's totally fine. You don't have to worry about it."
Yeah, no.
Don't even go. No.
Doorstep and put them in the
Do
basement
you also
with the
hear
child,
that
but we're
heartbeat
talking
underneath the
plants right now.
floorboards? No, those are definitely my plants.
Definitely the plants.
Yeah,
Do you
so
have
you say
kids in
that's
your
my
basement?
plan. You
No,
going to
plans.
jail?
No, I do not have any kids in my basement. Why? Because I don't have a basement. They're in the walls.
Oh yeah, I just wash my hands. That's why they're wet. No other reason.
No other reason.
So what's the noise in your walls? It's not little Jimmy down the street. We have rats. I put a snake in there.
Yeah.
and then
The
I
walls
heard
is
little
built
Jimmy
directly
scream,
out
and
of
I think the
homeless
snake may
people.
have found him.
How do we always end up coming back to homeless people? This is like the third time we've
It's
The
their only
geriatric
form of
veteran has
normalcy.
found his way into my walls, and I gotta send him out.
Egypt,
I picture
homeless
Things
people,
about
one day.
Vietnam going, they're in the walls.
war. We're hitting all the fun topics on this podcast.
War.
Yeah.
What did we talk about? War?
Oh,
Was
we
this whenever I crashed?
Started with World War One.
Good for.
Good morning,
You guys, I left and you guys got drafted into the military? What happened? I was gone for like 5 minutes.
I did.
Yeah, I'm on a
That was 2 years ago.
101st Brigade of Booty Cheeks.
Hey.
101st Brigade of Booty Cheeks. Okay.
Yeah, remember, kids, napalm sticks to you.
Oh man. All right, folks, that was an hour and 4 minutes. I typically like to wrap these things up around an hour, but it's last call. Any more topics y'all want to talk about now that we got some time?
All right.
I
hold
like
on.
pancakes.
All right, fairy
Wait, somebody
tales.
said the big guy in the background almost looks like the Muppet from FNAF.
You went from a giant to a fucking hand puppet to an animatronic.
Yes, because you got a fist up your ass. That's why.
Are you talking about Marionette?
Scream.
I'm gonna make you feel like you have a bigger enough handle.
Wait, why y'all making love without me, bro? Let me get in this.
I mean, you are sitting on his lap, so you might as well be a pup. I don't know what you
That's very true.
You put your arm around my fucking shoulder.
Oh, that's too good.
Yeah, I'm still going to continue to be gay to men online and make them uncomfortable. That's my main goal in life.
Man, he
wouldn't
kissed
want
me
it
on
any
my
other
hot
way.
mouth. I'm feeling romantical.
Hey.
That's what I be telling them homeless people.
Still on about that.
I'm telling him, all right, let me give you a good place to rest.
Kiss me on my hot mouth. I gotta make chicken for you.
I've got 2
They-
Chick-fil-A chicken
they
strips
kiss-
left. You can have them if
They
you
kiss
give
him,
me
he
a
runs
whack
away, they
hot
open the
willy.
wrap. Yo, there ain't no chicken in here, it's just bread.
You throw the fucking chicken patty from across the street. Hail Mary the chicken.
Wait, okay, what is that fucking... That reminded me of a goddamn comic where, like, this girl tells this
I thought you were
guy,
saying a
like,
commie. I
hey,
was
do
like,
you want to
damn.
see my cat? And he goes, yeah, sure. And he enters the house, and then the girl locks the door behind her as he's going, like, wait, where's the cat? And the girl goes, meow.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I see the same kind of thing, but they were talking about Mario Kart. You want to play some Mario Kart? Yeah. Sweet.
Want
Walks
to
in,
play some
locks the
Smash,
door.
bro?
Hey, what?
You want to
Where's
play
your
some Smash?
console
Wait a
at?
second.
Oh, I think it's upstairs in my bedroom. She starts unbuttoning her shirt, and I was like, "What? Where the fuck is this going?" I thought I was on TikTok, not Pornhub. What?
You sure that's Mario Kart talk?
Wait a
M
second.
says
This isn't
assert
Smash
dominance by
Bros.
making
This
them
is
more
anal.
uncomfortable.
No, but we about to be smashing, bruh. Nah.
Then let them
Wait,
suckle
what?
on a coffee creamer packet for a smooch.
Oh, that's so wrong.
You walk up the stairs, your partner tells you to wear protection, and you go, wait, hold up, what's up there?
Why? What's up there? Yeah. Pulls out a gun. What's up there? Did you bring protection?
Hold on.
What's up there? What do I need protection from? Me. What are you gonna do?
They gonna ask him that question. He gonna summon his elephants to go upstairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the elephant. Like, Dumbo, come on.
When 2 JoJo fans meet.
Jeez.
Bro, I'm so glad we didn't record that fish one on the live. You would have been flagged.
Oh,
so
I would have
fast.
been canceled. They would have
Taking over the
canceled
world.
me if that
Yeah,
story got
yeah.
out.
I made such a dark thing from it. Y'all have no idea. Ever.
Yeah. Y'all definitely flirted the line on
I
this
love
one,
bears.
but we made it to the end, ladies and gentlemen. We're pulling into station. Thank you so much for it. Let me give plugs one more time. This is Caspiak.
We
How do you
didn't
say
crack.
it?
Hello, yes, Caspiak. Yes,
Caspiak, right
Cancer.
over here. We got ourselves Mega Mini right here. We got ourselves Som. He might be creating content soon, so I'll let you know that name there.
She's short.
We got like whatever your name is. I forgot what you are now because you're different.
Coffee Lake.
Coffee Lake. We got Blood
This
Monkey
is Coffee Bean.
in the back. TikTokers across the board. Give them
Yeah,
the
I'm the
loves,
tall
give
fucker.
them the follows, give them the likes. Thank you all for coming out. And as of now, I'm going to call it on this live. I hope all of
And
you have a
remember,
good
kiss them on
Memorial
their
Day
hot,
weekend.
sweaty
Say bye,
mouth.
Leprechaun. Say bye to all the people that are gonna rob you of your gold.
Goodbye, bitches.